All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Southeast Asia Clash of Champions. How are you guys doing? Woo!
I helped them out a little bit.
Yeah, I saw a couple. I want you guys to be a bit louder. We got EVOS, we got PSG RRQ right here in the front. They need your energy. How are you guys doing? Lights sounded a lot better.
Yeah, it's a lot better. It's the grand finals, people. It's the grand finals, and we got a little procession, I think, coming right up. We're not going to reveal too much about what's happening yet, but for now, first, you and I are going to nerd out. We're going to nerd out a little bit. You guys, if you haven't found a seat, I don't even know if you can find a seat at this point, but if you haven't, find a seat, go there now, maybe queue at the end. You can still get the, I like to call them the in front of curtain standing points. Yeah,
you open up the ones at the back as well, so they can stand at the back.
Yeah, and all right, I think it's time for us to talk about what's about to happen. In a few short moments, our minister is going to be gracing our event, and he's going to help officiate the grand final.
That's right, man. This is going to be amazing because, you know, this is the moment we've all been waiting for in the grand finals, and I think we're going to be doing this very, very soon, actually.
Yes, and when he does arrive, everyone please put your hands together for our Minister of Communications and Information, Minister S. Ishwaran, everybody. He's going to be accompanied by Mr. Tan Kiat Hao, Chief Executive Officer of the Infocom Media Development Authority, Ms. Claire Tan, Public Relations Director of Infinitus, Mr. Arthur Lang, Chief Executive Officer, Singtel International Group, and last but not least, Mr. Yip Run Kai, Managing Director of Redenta Sports. Everyone, put your hands together for our VIPs.
Now, once we all get seated down, we're going to be starting with the officiation of the grand final.
Yes, it is a big deal for us. We are here at the end, and we have two really powerful teams in Mobile Legends here right at the front, and they are ready to join us on stage in a few short moments. And just look at this crowd for us. Just look at this crowd.
It is looking great, yeah.
Shall we begin this officiation process?
All right, let's do it. We are going to be inviting our teams up on stage, and because this is the grand finals, I need everybody to be as hyped as possible. Some of you guys are shouting and screaming. This is the time to do it right now, okay? We're going to be doing it. Are you ready?
Yes, everyone clap to your hands out, all right? When we invite the teams up on stage, we want you guys to clap. We want you guys to cheer. All right, Forrest, take us away.
All right, for our first team, a team all the way from Indonesia. Give it up for PSG RRQ!
These boys have been undefeated this entire tournament, and they look to continue to do the same here in the grand finals. Faraz, who are their opponents?
All right, this is the moment from the home country of Singapore. We have a team that has been fighting in the semifinals, and here today. Give it up for EVOS SG!
That's right, guys. Keep the applause coming. And of course, this grand final procession is extra special because we are going to invite our minister to come on stage to officiate the launch of this grand final. Minister, please. And before we even get to that process, we're going to have him to talk to our teams. Over there, by the side, by the right, we have PSG RRQ, the professional team from Indonesia. They have gone undefeated in this entire tournament, Faraz. And right. They are looking to prove themselves. And Minister, if you head on over here, you'll meet our local team, EVOS SG. These boys looking to make the country proud with their gameplay. The White Tigers, I like to call them.
That's right. This is the time that they can meet with the minister, talk a little bit, and you know what? Get introduced, because this is going to be the moment everyone's been waiting for.
Yes, and having a little bit of a discussion with the minister, getting the morale boosted, really touching stuff here. And these EVOS boys, man, they've got lots to prove. It is the national stage, and now we'd like to invite our minister to the middle to begin the officiation process. Faraz, talk us through it.
That's right. I'm just going to make sure, are we ready on the stage? If we are ready, we're going to be doing the officiation, and I need everybody's help.
All right, everyone.
All right, everybody, on my count, we're going to be officiating this tournament, so I want everybody to shout and go as crazy as possible. 3, 2, 1!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Southeast Asia Clash of Champions Grand Final has been officiated. Everybody make some noise! And now we'd like to have the teams gathering down the middle. We're going to take a photo to commemorate this moment.
And we're gonna make sure our teams are getting close together.
Everyone, all smiles. On the count of 3, say COC. Really a great moment for us, and we haven't even gotten to the action for us. We have not even gotten to the action. I'm already feeling the energy. Thank you, Minister, for joining us on this event. Please return to your seats and enjoy the rest of this event. I hope you have a good time, have a great viewing experience. And now, Faraz, it's time to get to battle.
That is right. This is the grand finals, and we're going to invite our teams to shake their hands and get ready to get into the battle station. This is going to be the moment, man. This is going to be the best of 3 of the grand finals.
This is it, Faraz. This is it. And you know what? Before we actually get them to play the game, we're going to relook at the interview that they did before the event, and share a little bit about their thoughts, share a little bit of about themselves, their strategies. There's going to be a little bit of a video we prepared, and we're going to take a look at that in a very short moment. And Faraz, some thoughts?
Well, I think this is going to be amazing. I mean, having the top 2 teams, Indonesia and Singapore, fighting off, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Can't ask for a better storyline, and let them tell the story themselves. Let's roll the clip, boys.
Our fans achievement winner of MPL season 2 and second runner up MSC 2019.
My team expectation to win this tournament and become the champion.
Lawan kedua di turnamen ini tim dari Singapura. Kenapa? Karena mereka mempunyai gameplay yang sangat
We didn't prepare too much. Just get break after the MPL. Then we just like got a new lineup also. Confidence is a must for us. As long as we play our best and let the game flow.
untuk semua fans PSG RRQ kami di turnamen Champion Singapura kami akan berusaha semaksimal mungkin untuk jadi juara di turnamen ini.
Hi guys, we are EVOS Esports.
For our team's past achievement in MPL MYSG seasons 2 and 3, in both we came in as second.
I think it's not very sure whether we can emerge the champion for this year, but we'll still try our best. We shouldn't be overconfident for this.
I think what the team expects the most in this tournament is to get a revenge back from Big Fan. We lost to them in the playoffs, and this is a good chance for us to show them that, we're not someone to mess with.
I think the toughest opponent will be Signal. After all, they won the MPL Season 2 Philippines.
We train very hard lah. Like we train at least 6 days a week and at least 4 hours a day.
I think playing in our homeland, of course, it gives us a bit more confidence. I mean, the crowd is Singaporeans, but with or without the support, we'll always try our best to make Singapore proud.
All right, both teams humble but prepared, and that shows. They're here in the grand finals. They let the results speak for themselves, and here they are going toe to toe. Best of 3. Faraz, it's time for another round of hype. It's your favorite game.
Yes.
You like to go dive the crowd. And
yeah, I mean, Bambi just now in his interview was like, you know what, in Singapore, it's our homeland, and we're sure we're going to have crowd coming in and supporting the team. Yes. And we want to make sure to see how many there are because they're going to be playing, and I want to get some support, okay? So I'm going to go down to the crowd once again.
Faraz is going to come by. You're going to just scream into the mic. I don't know what he wants you to do, but just do whatever he tells you to do. And we're going to try and get this hype train going.
And this is for EVOS Singapore first. So whoever is a supporter of EVOS Singapore, on my count, I want you to shout and scream as loud as possible. All right, 1, 2, 3.
All right. Loving it. All right, just to keep it balanced, let's make some noise for their opponents as well.
PSG RRQ, anybody? I don't even know if I can get the mic to you.
They don't even need you can come to the front if you want.
Is there any space for?
I love you guys using the clappers. You know, they call them the clappers.
Come
Yeah,
on.
keep that going during the match as well. Yeah, someone. Yeah. Oh, okay. Do we have a volunteer? Okay,
I'm
we
not
do.
sure.
We do. Do we?
I think it's like
I
the
thought
road
it
is
was
like
coming.
blocked in the middle. But it's alright. It's all good. We do have the supporters at the back. We can see them.
Why don't we have everyone join forces to just cheer on this grand final?
Yes, why not? Okay.
All right, on the count of three, let's get one more cheer from the crowd. All of you guys packed all the way outside of this enclosure. Why don't we all, on the count of three, give a cheer for our grand finalists in this best of three? On the count of 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you so much for your support. I'm so glad that we are here at the grand finals. It's been an incredible day of competition. Faraz, want to make a quick wager before this thing goes into overdrive?
It's going to be impossible for me to guess what's going to happen from the last semifinals that we saw how EVOS actually came back. You know what? These guys have what it takes. And, PSG RRQ, they've been undefeated. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to leave it to the pros to talk about it.
Leave it to the pros indeed. We have over there by the commentator's desk here to take you through the grand finals. Guys, one more round of applause for Cyclops and Abstract. Boys, take it away.
Alright, thank you so much, Lysander. Thank you so much, Faraz. But of course, first and foremost, a very warm welcome to Minister S. Ishwaran, the Minister for Communications and Information. Now, to every single one of you that are in the venue itself, a very warm welcome to you guys. If you have been staying with us all the way from the first semi-finals all the way until now, man, props to you guys. Really, thank you so much for being here. And of course, to all the viewers, thank you so much for being here as well, as we are finally advancing to the grand finals of the COC.
Yes, thank you so much, and I am so excited to get into this grand finals, as the semi-finals, as you can see in the bracket right here, was full of excitement.
Yeah, full of excitement. That is, the thing is, the latest semi-finals that we casted, that we all seen, is by far the most hyped up game, by far the most close game that we have ever seen so far in this tournament.
Indeed.
And I think that it's going to be quite difficult for this grand finals to be as good as that one.
Yeah, definitely. I believe that especially it's the EVOS, the home team, versus one of the best team. Well, we can say that maybe in the world, who knows, PSG RRQ. A club that has been sponsored by a club one more time, Paris Saint-Germain.
PSG.
Yeah.
Now there's a reason why they are not just RRQ. There's a reason that they are called PSG RRQ, because they're known they are that good. Now EVOS Esports have to be really careful and really tread slowly, as they are about to face against with one of their biggest competitors of this tournament, and it happens to be at the grand finals. Ladies and gentlemen, EVOS Esports SG versus PSG RRQ from Indonesia. Let's take a look into the drafts of these grand finals.
Let's go. Alright, the first game of the grand finals. The Southeast Asia Clash of Champions Mobile Legends Bang Bang 2019 is about to start now. Well, for those who just tune in or the passerby to see what is this page about, this is what we call ban and pick phase. Before we go into the game, we have the procedure to pick heroes for ourselves and to ban some heroes and out of the game, so your opponent cannot pick it in case your opponent is good at that one. So ban out. This is what we call ban and pick phase, in case you just come in. And the basic goal of this game, Mobile Legends, is it's still so easy. 5 men aside and trying to destroy the biggest base of the other team, and then the game is over.
Exactly. So just like that, as easy as it sounds, it's not as easy to execute, and that is why a drafting phase is absolutely required. And right here, let's take a look at the drafting phase. We've got Lunox picked out for EVOS Esports. They're finally giving Lunox over to the EVOS Esports, or rather, it's EVOS Esports finally picked up the Lunox.
Yes.
On the other hand side, we got PSG RRQ. that will be picking up the Kufra and Grok. Exactly how is Kufra in the picking phase? How did he
Your
actually go
team is
past that?
picking.
Because Claude, Kaya, Kimi, and Cho has been banned.
Oh man, I kind of surprised with that, giving away Lunox to Odium Bambi,
Selena,
but PSG must be
your
very,
team is
very
banning.
confident with that as they start the first two real quick with Kufa and Grok. They have to be careful about the Tyrant's range and also the Grok barrier, especially when start with barrier first. And I am Jaco, I'm sorry, not I am Jaco, but PSG, whoever gonna play Selena is waiting to punish you anytime.
Exactly. Selena is definitely not someone that that should be taken. You know, you
Your
shouldn't
team
treat
is banned.
Selena as nothing. A woman that should not be trifled with, basically. Well, let's take a look at the second banning phase here.
team
A
is
Hellcat
picking.
ban followed by a Diggy ban. Why Diggy? Interestingly, probably is for the counter for Kufra, just to make sure that Tyrant's Revenge, Tyrant's Fury, as well as Ball itself doesn't get.
Diggy is always a thing. It's always a thing.
Your
No matter
team is picking.
like your team doesn't have that many CC, but to deal with the Diggy is still like a nightmare with the alarm bomb. It's so annoying. Like the auto alarm bomb, you just walk in and then anyhow you get the damage. Hey, where does that come from?
Exactly.
You know, it's
And it follows you as well, like a little stalker.
and especially in the second spells of Diggy, it's
The,
really
reverse time.
the reverse time can lock you down in a place.
Yes, especially if you comboed with Kadita as well. But the thing is, I thought that PSG RRQ
Your
would
team
probably
is
pick up
picking.
the Diggy because the opponent side EVOS Esports actually picked out the Minotaur. So here we have the finalized lineup for EVOS Esports, and that is going to be Lunox, Minotaur, Harith, Lapu Lapu, as well as Arkai. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Wow,
Esmeralda.
This is gonna be the first game of Esmeralda today.
Where's-
Esmeralda, Frost Moon Shield, Stardust Stand, Failing Star Moon, all these spells. The people saying that Esmeralda is good because he's so versatile. She can play tank, she can play the damage sometimes, and also the support because every single spell of Esmeralda is useful.
But the thing is, Cyclops, there is 3 tanks of PSG RRQ. There is 3 tanks. How are they going to play this out?
Yeah,
This is not something I see very often. Maybe they are not
Yeah.
going to put Esmeralda as the tank role. In fact, Esmeralda is going to take the time
Let's
to
do-
farm as much as possible.
Yeah, let's
and
do some
deal
quick
early game
intro
damage.
first before we go in. For EVOS on the red side, Lapu Lapu by Soul. The JPL play Akai, Odium Bambi on Lunox, Ace Minotaur, and
Welcome to
Potato-
Mobile Legends.
the Potato on the right.
And on the other side, flip side, PSG RRQ. Let's take a look at their final lineup. With Lemon playing as Esmeralda. With Vin that is playing as Kufra. I am Jago that is in a candidate of MVP. I will tell you guys more about that later. I am Jago that is playing as Selena. Liam that is on Grok. And Tuturu that is on the tank shredding machine Carry. With the spinning light wheels, you should not underestimate Carry at all. In fact, with all 3 heroes of PSG RRQ, all 3 of them being tanks is
Yeah.
definitely that just probably means that they are going to play an early game aggression. We have seen early game aggression with 2 tanks, but we don't really see that often with early game 3 tanks aggression.
Yeah, that's true. A very good point. That 3 tanks from Team PSG RRQ. Wow. The first one who's gonna go in is Grok. It's so easy to play a game with Grok. He can take a lot of damage, and when he
5
do
seconds
that,
till the enemy reaches
it's quite easy for the second line
Smash
opener
them.
to find some great
All
angle
troops
to go in.
deployed.
Exactly. So
Grok is more like a time buyer for the fighters.
the laning phase is about to begin. We're pretty much seeing I am Jago playing as Selena here in the middle lane, possibly with either one tank.
Yeah,
and it does
and
look like it's
also-
going to be Kufra.
Grok got very high damage in the start. Look at that. Only one power nature can easily kill a creep wave. Meanwhile, in the middle is gonna be Kufra solo.
That's weird. I was thinking that, you know, Selena would actually join in with Kufra at the middle lane to get a little bit more EXP. But it does seem like he wants to satisfy and get the buff a lot earlier than, you know, anything else possible.
Well, for your information, this is the first time that these two teams fight each other too. And now let's take a look at the first team fight. Barrier has been set up, but Ace almost falls down. So now he got away with a very low HP.
A really good steal of the buff coming in from Grok. Exactly what a Grok should do. Just dive in right in the face of the enemies and just spin. Deals the great amount of damage, and you will just deny them all of the EXP and gold.
Yeah. Top lane, Lapu having a good time farming. That's but I kind of surprised Lapu alone were under level than PSG Lemon.
That is weird, right?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, alone supposed to have like more experience than Lemon and Liam, but Lemon and Liam already level 3.
Exactly. I believe that it was just a push to try to get the buff was one of the reasons that they got it.
Selena Pistol Arrow didn't hit anyone.
A little bit more of the wizard boots coming in on Iron Jago as well as Lemon. Pretty much understood now that Lemon is playing as the pseudo tank, pseudo mage role at this moment of time.
I raised with a bit synchro vision for the first time in this game. I missed. But right now PSG RRQ. The way PSG RRQ say is they are very strict to their timeline. They have their own timeline on doing things. For now they do and they are very good at making objective done. So to stop PSG RRQ, you might have to be brave and try to contest them whenever they try to do some objective. For example, going for turtle or something like that.
Here's the thing, I believe that EVOS Esports is pretty much telling each other that, you know what, just let them take the objective, slowly play it out, and if time allows them to, then bring down one member one by one, and just let Lapu just farm all away at the top lane. That is free farm.
Oh man, coming out first with the power nature spin, dropping quite low for Team EVOS, but still hanging on to the fight in the middle. Then Liam walking away, Grok about to go down with that. Look at that, the first one belongs to Carry. How is that even possible when PSG, all players are dropping so low? Double kill for Carry, just too strong.
And just like that, 5 men of PSG RRQ is congregated in the middle lane and now stealing the buff of the enemy's team. EVOS Esports have absolutely no way to defend this buff and just give it away. One to Iron Jago and one to Liam.
Oh my goodness, the way that Iron Jago using his Phantom Step in order to just get through all the walls and stuff is just perfect timing and also the angle. Once he lands, he already in a perfect position to start attack. And now what happened bottom?
JPL pretty much is under siege, but hold on a second as we do have Soul rushing out with the Chieftain's Rage, trying to find 1 versus 1. Lemon a little bit overestimated himself, dealt quite a lot of damage to himself by the turret, but in the end, Lemon did manage to turn the turret around because of all that shield that she's able to generate and get that kill right onto Lapu.
Was super strong, man, in the first 5 minutes of the game. 2,800 gold difference between the two teams, and that is the item update. Turtle is about to come back. I think it's time for team. They have to contest PSG RRQ. If they lose this Turtle, the goal difference will getting bigger and bigger, and it will be hard for them when they get into the mid game for Team EVOS.
At this game, it doesn't seem like EVOS Esports has a very reliable split pusher. They do not have anyone that can, you know, clear waves fast.
No Hayabusa.
Yes, no Hayabusa is one thing. Well, Soul does have can throw his Zords. We can have Power of Order Brilliance coming in from Bambi, but why would you want to waste that? Or even Synchrovision. Why would you waste that?
Oh, start with the arrow from Selena. They might dive in. Will they? But they decided no, because Minotaur is on his rage. If you go anyhow, go in, get stuck in Minotaur and Fury, pretty much dead, no matter how strong you are. But look at that first. Grok not that far away, spinning around with the power nature. They decide to go in. Lemon and Esmeralda. This is the reason why they pick Esmeralda, can tank and deal the damage at the same time. Spinning around for Esmeralda. It's time to go for the turtle.
The turtle will now retreat into his den, but Bambi goes in the power of the Order Chaos, and just like that, Chaos Darkening is just gonna be retreating himself. Bambi, in the middle of everything, tries to go for Cosmic Vision. He won't be able to get himself away for now, but Ace, in the middle of everything, Selena gets the kill onto Minotaur. Finn, just like that. No, actually, Lemon is the one. And with the 3-man tank composition, we'll be able to get the 2-man that is the most important of EVOS Esports down just like that.
Frost Moon Shield, Stardust Land, Failing Star Moon, all the spells of Esmeralda just save her. Just now, she was so low, but do you see the armor? It was this big. The armor of Esmeralda is too much.
It's huge.
This hero is OP.
Wait until we come to the mid part of the game, whereby you can't even see her health points. It was all full of shields.
Yeah, Selena missed the arrow, but I don't think that would be a fight. Liam, stay in the bush. Vin, come in. Kufra is ready to go for the Tyrant's Rage. You need to be careful about that. Bouncing ball first, and then Selena long range shooting arrow. Didn't hit. Nice dodge throw. Turn on to the ball. Waiting to go for the Tyrant's Rage. But they all fall back. They might come back in again from the sideway.
Liam just gonna back himself off, and of course gonna bring down the barrier right in the middle side of the lane. And Vin was trying to go for a blind snipe into the bushes. Unfortunately, no one is within that bush. And you know, Tyrant's Revenge is just gonna be wasted just a little bit. And JPL was able to sidestep that Abyssal Arrow in just a small little step.
I kind of go in once again, but keep in mind that Kufra still has his ultimate, the Tyrant's Rage. And just one good clip from Kufra. Then follow up with the Selena long range arrow, and that's what I'm talking about. This is gonna dive in. Esmeralda, see how soon he can turn on into the balls. They spend too much time to kill that Kufra. However, his teammates and the Kufra teammates coming in and trying to go in. Carry being they bought so much time for the carries until he plays so easy and killing everyone one by one. Look at that, and now dropping quite low. Selena got him. Oh, even Esmeralda got a killing spree right here. I'm not so sure that Esmeralda is a tanker or the damage dealer.
Pretty much a best of both worlds coming in from Esmeralda. He got the Reaper as well as the Lightning Truncheon, so could deal a lot of damage.
Man, PSG RRQ coming into this grand final is so strong. The way they play, the procedure, and also the individual skill, especially Lemon on Esmeralda, is really, really good. As we always say that PSG RRQ, the play style, people saying that it might be a bit boring, you know, 4 guy playing around 1 guy, but it always work. Then why do you have to change?
At the bottom lane, PSG RRQ will be able to knock onto the second tier defense tower, and just like that, it is going to be down, and we have a fight incoming, and JPL to go down low.
Oh my goodness, look at that, and now shooting in a long range Selena. EVOS. And what I worry about for team EVOS is the carry, already level 11. Meanwhile, EVOS not even 2-digit level.
Exactly. Potato, Soul, and Bambi, they're all at level 9 or level 8 respectively. Calamity Reaver coming in on the Potato is gonna help a little bit when it comes to damage right now, but I don't think that it is partially enough to get any kill against RRQ for now.
Oh, look at the armor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. This is the main reason why people ban out Esmeralda. In fact,
actually, Esmeralda haven't been banned that much.
They should. But here's the thing.
And most of the time, Esmeralda being ignored in this tournament, you think?
Yes. For some reason, in this tournament, Esmeralda was not picked up that much. Esmeralda is a great hero that works almost just like the Croc. You know, you're able to face yourself against your opponents due to the fact that you have a lot of shields.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you need to pre-prep yourself with all the lane creep. And in the meantime, the Lord knocks onto the first door, and here we have it!
Yeah, man, dropping a Simon Force is trying to break in for the first time. This one dropping half already for the Pirate top team. EVOS unstoppable carry, diving inside. However, he being shut down by one of them. Carry is still there and just gonna kill everyone, slay everyone one by one. The game might end here so fast. Woo. Wow, EVOS got so many homework to do after this game, to be honest.
Man, oh man, unfortunately they do not quite have that time to do that homework. They have to go with it on the fly, as this is a best of 3 tournament. After all, the grand finals between RRQ versus EVOS Esports. The switch will happen soon, but in the meantime, let's talk a little bit more about what EVOS Esports is doing wrong.
The fact that they have to play 3 games in the semi-final, especially playing that long,
It is
that
gonna drain
helps
them out.
PSG RRQ seeing every single bit of
Correct.
Team EVOS.
Correct. And also fatigue will be coming in and hitting right onto EVOS Esports. So many games in one day, and they will just be like, oh, my thumb cramping, or all the stuff. And it's really difficult for them to actually get their mind on the things. You know, it takes time to recuperate.
Yeah.
And right now, time is of the essence. They have to find a way to fight against PSG RRQ at this moment of time, because look, they went for 3 tanks, and in fact, it's not exactly a tank, but Esmeralda with all that shield, she
Actually,
still
they
counted
play
as a
that
tank.
Esmeralda as a damage
Really
dealer.
well, yes.
And really mobility, high mobility.
Correct. So she have the Calamity Reaver, she's got the Lightning Truncheon as well, and finally with sustainability with Wings of the Apocalypse Queen, it just literally makes her into a damage dealer tank. He's a better Kufra, he's a better Grok, deals damage in the early game, gets yourself shields. In fact, even if you don't intend to go tank in any way possible for your Esmeralda, she's her toolkit is built that way to give you that amount of shield. You go for a Falling Star Moon right on top of everyone, all of 5 members of EVOS Esports,
Yeah.
and let's say that there's even creeps right there, and you use the first skill. Immediately, you can't see your health anymore. It is all shields, and no one will bother even.
I remember
hitting
that they dive the tower like the top tier 1 turret in early game, and she just this big.
you. Exactly, and it's just
And the
grows.
armor this big.
Here's the thing: Esmeralda gains health based on her shield
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
So it's absolutely scary. Esmeralda is scary as hell. So EVOS Esports ban Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Ban Esmeralda, maybe, perhaps, I don't know. Maybe you have
Hey,
some other
I
things
saw
to work with.
you written the MVP thing
Yes,
around here.
exactly.
Where is
So
it?
we are talking
Oh,
about the
here.
MVP.
Oh yeah, I want to tell you about it. Actually, we gonna have like the MVP reward too. The player who has the most MVP in all of the tournament will earn how? Yes, 250 USD for that. And let's take a look at our contenders.
Few coming
Few,
in from
4.
Signal Ultra.
Yes,
Here's
Signal
the thing.
Ultra 4.
Yes, here's the thing. Signal Ultra with Few at currently number 4. So in some sense, he have the higher claim to the throne. Sorry, you know he have the higher claim to the MVP reward.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they got knocked out at the semi-finals. So if both RRQ and EVOS Esports, they do not go, if they are stuck at number 3, then they are pretty much stuck,
Yeah.
and the MVP reward will go to Few. So right now,
But just now, RRQ, it was Lemon who get the MVP.
It was Lemon that got the MVP.
Instead
So
of
Ayam is
Ayam.
still
Yeah,
3.
it's still 3.
so Ayam is still 3.
Alright.
So the next 2 games is really up to RRQ and EVOS to give the
Potato is
MVP
also
reward.
3.
Of course, Potato is so
Yeah,
good.
it's Potato.
All right, Potato needs to get the MVP, or Ayam needs to get the MVP. If not, the MVP will be given to Signal Ultra.
Okay. Alright, seems like the players are ready. Let's hop into game 2 of the grand finals. Southeast Asia Clash of Champions 2019. Band Peak Fate started.
Man, oh man.
Oh,
now we
first
have
Banjo.
Your
First Banjo,
team
huh?
is banned.
We have RRQ as the first BP team and EVOS Esports as the second BP team. With Cho being banned out, we have lost the versatility of a single tank
Your
and a
team
single
is
damage
banned.
dealer. Here's the
Tasha.
thing, we have Esmeralda for that. But I do not know if whether they will even go for that. So well,
Your
Kimi will be
team is
banned
banned.
afterwards, and so will Kaya. Lunox will probably not be banned. Maybe Grok, maybe Kufra. We'll see eventually how that is going to work out for EVOS Esports. They only have one final one. The first BP will go to PSG, right? So RRQ will have the first pick on Grok if Grok is not banned. Lunox, I don't think that they would pick the Lunox. That's my speculation. I don't think that they will pick the Lunox.
Oh,
so
Grok
banning
now
the
finally.
Your team
There we go.
is
This is
picking.
actually the first time that a team banned Grok out of the game.
Your team is
We
picking.
always see Grok. Grok
Correct.
is the most picked hero in this tournament.
It's understandable, and so is Kufra. By far, if I'm not wrong, Grok as well as Kufra has a 100% BP rate. They have been banned and picked 100% of all entirety of this tournament. if I'm not wrong. I do not have much statistics. But
My
Kufra
goodness.
is always banned, is always picked. So right now, Grok is banned. Kufra takes over his place. In the meantime, EVOS Esports will want to probably get the Harif and the Lunas. We'll see about that.
Claude and Lunas. Okay, okay.
Your team is picking.
But I don't think that would be a problem for PSG RRQ. They were so confident in the previous game, giving away EVOS and Lunox, and but
just need an
it might be
early game.
different because EVOS banned out Grok already.
Correct. But
Grok is
Esmeralda, though,
yeah. Grok is some kind of hero that
Your
can
team
annoy
is picking.
the back line of your lineup so good with the barrier and also the wild charges. Playing Lunos without Grok in the game would be the dream.
The thing is, they did ban Grok, but Esmeralda is a pickup coming in from RRQ. And
But there's no
remember I
good
said
tankers.
that here's the thing. What I'm thinking of is that Esmeralda is a tank of this game. The
Okay.
thing is, she whittled down
Minotaur.
shields. She don't care
Your
about shields.
team is
And the
banning.
main thing about Soul, or rather the main thing about Claude, is that shield when he uses most of his skills. When he does go for blazing duet, he's living off of the shield. He deals damage to everywhere around him. And in the end, who will be the one that receives the damage? It's probably going to be Esmeralda. And it doesn't really matter to her anyways.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a good point actually. And
Your team is
Digi
banning.
has been banned out from RRQ after the pick of EVOS Esports going in for the Minotaur. So they don't even mind, they don't even care about the time journey coming in from Digi to counter against Minotaur.
you are saying that PSG RRQ is going to use Esmeralda as a tank. That means the one who need to pilot Esmeralda should not be Lemon.
I don't think so.
So the
I
Lemon just
don't-
gonna move. Maybe
Team is
Lemon just
picking.
gonna play Harris on this one, dropping some Sam and Force and
would-
using his
Hayabusa.
individual skills
Your team
with
is picking.
with that reduced cooldown thing.
Correct.
You know, and
I will
just-
assume that is going to be the case. Here we see
having a high.
another
I
tank.
like that one because it's obviously the PSG RRQ is still need
for the
the
triple tank.
initiator, someone who go in and carry
High.
once again.
So here's the thing,
Your
with the
team
pickup
is
on Claude,
picking.
carry is open up because they can't pick another carry. So going for a triple tank lineup in this case
Franco.
is fine as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, great. I mean, this is something that
That is a very
you have to
confident
do when you already fight by the book, when you playing out of textbook, but you still losing. So it's time to get out of the box. Get something like this. This is something I never see EVOS picking this hero before. I have seen PSG pick Franco once, but this is gonna be the first time that EVOS pick it.
It makes sense now. It does make sense that Franco is being picked out. The reason that Esmeralda is able to make so much space, remember that I told you, is about the fact that he needs to pre-prep before he dives into the enemy lines.
Yeah.
He has to pre-prep by going into the lane creeps and literally sap out all the health to return into shields. And that is when you don't see Esmeralda's health. In fact, you see a entire
to
white bar,
Mobile
all
Legends.
full of shields, and that is when Esmeralda can go
5
in.
seconds till
JPL,
the enemy
that
reaches
is what
the
he's going to do.
battlefield.
He will go
Smash
in,
them.
hook Esmeralda before she even
All
charges up
troops
any of
deployed.
her shields.
Yeah.
And that is the
I
downfall.
mean, yeah, the way to kill Esmeralda is you have to burst her down immediately.
Correct.
Something with the execution spells that kill immediately without dealing some small damage. The poke won't work.
Correct.
And well, we are in the game. I guess we don't have time for intro because the first fight about to start now. Going for the first bouncing ball for that win in the middle. It will still be Kufra in the middle, just like last game for Team PSG.
It does seem like this early part of the game is looking pretty well for EVOS Esports. They managed to get their current situation in the mid lane, and it's just going as per normal. A very passive gameplay, and here we have going in. They are going in
Yeah.
to try to steal the buff. In
Man.
the end, they managed to. Minotaur escapes with the buff on hand, and oh dear, Bambi and Ace will return back to
Yeah.
middle lane and continue with their farm.
Something good. This is a good news for the Singaporean side that they start the game with a buff on Minotaur,
And
but
so does
we
Potato.
have to, we have to see if he can do anything with that buff. Esmeralda, Lemon will still be, getting
we
hooked back to
go.
the tower. Very nice by Franco.
First
That's
blood.
the first blood goes to team EVOS Esports. However, they PSG RRQ get back immediately with Kai killing.
It's a 1-for-1 trade-off as they lost Esmeralda for the potato. They lost Esmeralda for Hayabusa. I don't think that is a worthy trade-off, but it doesn't matter because it's still at the early parts of the game. EVOS Esports can still come around, be really hot-headed, and might still find a way to fight
you
against them.
think? I feel like PSG RRQ is one of the cool hated in the game. Right, let's take a look at the knock-up here. Ajang goes in, Akai. He didn't even have a spin around, but that would be enough for Akai. Just keep on hitting it, the Finn, dropping solo. He doesn't have a bouncing ball, but he got away, jumped across the turtle. Nice go in, broke up. Look at the play from that Finn with very low HP. He give assist to his teammates. This is just outclass.
I don't understand how why the Hayabusa actually teleported over to his eastern shadow and he missed out the opportunity to actually get that kill on the Kufra. If he got the kill on the Kufra, maybe, just maybe his fellow Minotaur wouldn't have went down. But in the end, it doesn't really matter.
That was fancy footwork. He playing it like a Cristiano Ronaldo in here. Mobile Legends. You see the wind move in Kufra just now. It was too much.
It is way too much. Tuturu currently with low amounts of mana.
And now they are setting up a gang one more time at the bottom lane. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready for another fight here? Going into the NC, trying to get the piece out. Farming gold experience on the raid station, but nothing much.
Now that Bambi has gone her buff, Lunox will be able to unleash Chaos Darkening without the fear of losing any more mana. In the meantime, down in the turtle, we sense a little bit of blood coming in.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Minotaur, what are you gonna do with that? He already used the storm jump, so he doesn't have any storm. Can he release them in on theory? But his teammate is about to close out. Drop them Simon Force. Hyrid doing his job so well. Ajang, not bad though. Ajang falling back just a bit. The Resistance comes in with Hayabusa using Quad Shadow and also the Shadow Striker. All dropping low. S in the race theory. But there's nothing he can do but just run away from the whole team of PSG RRQ. That ends with a victory of RRQ once again.
With a turret destroyed at the same time, with Carry all the way at the top lane bringing that down. So currently with 5 to 2, with 2,000 gold advantage for PSG RRQ. 4 minutes in, and it does seem RRQ has got a pretty decent lead coming in for this round.
It's true, man. 5-2 game score like this. But not a big difference. Oh wait, look at that. Finn about to get caught here. Can he turn himself into the bouncing ball? He jumped away. Oh wow!
The final hook
right at the body. Yeah.
Man oh man, is it pretty much seeing Kufra as dead as a nail, a doornail, whatever it is.
Not
right
bad,
here.
not bad.
Well, middle lane turret is under siege right now. Potato with a really low HP. But what exactly is he gonna do?
Chan is still wide open for both teams, you think?
Sorry?
The Chan is still wide open for both teams, I said. Yeah. And now they're dropping quite low for the turret. They are about to go for another round, hanging out the river. Maybe come here for a fishing or something? No. They are here for the fight. Get into the bush, Liam.
About time. In the meantime, bottom lane, Claude did manage to get himself away from the grasp of Esmeralda for the time being. Middle lane turret will go down soon with 10 seconds onto the clock for the turtle, and this could be a fight for EVOS Esports to turn things around, and they have a nice hook right on the Vin, and walk on to the Zaman Force being tackled down right now, and the Hurricane spin right on top of Odia Baby, completely unaware. He's not able to do anything at this point in time, and there comes the order, the power of the Order of Brilliance to get himself away, but a falling Starmoon coming in from Lemon, but still dealing damage in drips and drabs, deals it down to Esmeralda.
Luckily, they still got one bag. Esmeralda died. He sacrificed himself. The Lemon, the star of the team, stays in the front line and died for his teammate. But the problem for Team EVOS right now is they are unable to fight Carry in a team fight. If you cannot spot Carry, she will punish you one by one, decrease the cooldown, do it again, and again until nobody left.
It literally just slits the throats of every single tank in that opposition side. Right now, we do have a sneaky devil going around here, and his name is going to be I Am Jacob. Sort of the hepatitis is going to be unleashed, and here down the blazing duet
Oh my goodness, dropping a thumb on force already. Can you do something about? It seems like they want to. EVOS, you want? Oh my.
They want no cops involved in this fight. And they try to bring down the turret, but that's not gonna happen as Finn charges after the Tyrant's revenge. They are waiting for that moment of time to push straight in.
Time to go in for the turtle. Are you guys ready for another team fight? Franco already released his hook, but it didn't hit anyone. Airball jumping in, jump storm on them. Money come and gone, but Minotaur will always come back for you. Here comes the bouncing ball already. Just to be in mood for all the spells. PSG RRQ just setting up the tempo once again, getting ready for the next round.
Not looking good, as it does seem like Claude is slowly farming himself back up into the game as Esmeralda got a death from him. And of course, the bottom side Tyrant will go down. Potato is trying to push up right at the top lane. He does have the Northern Shadow teleport too. He used that and back to the Western Shadow. He is now currently stuck in the between of everyone. He has no choice but to bring out the Shadow kill.
Yeah, at least let me deal some damage before we go down, you know. That's kind of sad. See? However. Okay. Have some ping. Maybe it's time to do some objective. The game is slowing down. PSG is using that Liam to be a bait. Kai getting attacked so much from that Claude. Almost goes out by time for revenge. Going in. Oh, Rufa Tyrant's Raid. He already released it. Oh, not yet. It's time for the Tyrant's Raid from that Finn. Finn, drop it. He will never drop it because he died first. Forever stun. Forever CC. Hurricane Dash. All the spells already comes out. EVOS fighting back.
The Golden Rod is now picked up for Claude now, and they are going to punish PSG RRQ as number one. They have missed 2 ultimates in a row, and sorry, not 2 ultimates, but rather the Falling Star Moon was missed, and so was the Tyrant's Revenge. That was the best time for EVOS Esports to change the tides and came straight at the opponent's side, and that was where Claude went in for the blazing duet.
Yeah, man, 9 to 8 games. You always take a look at this one. Simon Ford already dropping on. Oh, has lain back. Tower dropping down. That I can hear the crowd cheering out for Team EVOS. The home team is still striking back. PSG RRQ is not going to cruising away with a victory for sure in this game.
The top lane turret has been destroyed by Hayabusa as well. In the meantime, Falling Star Moon coming in from Lemon right on top of the baby. But of course, the power of the Chaos Darkening will be able to seal the deal. In the meantime, mid lane bouncing ball coming in right on the ace. He tries to go for Minoan Fury, and here we have Minoan Fury. He gets away. He gets away. Followed by a Zaman Force coming straight in. Hook misses. Soul goes in. Blazing Duet coming in from Soul. It goes back in again. He dies now, and that is going to be punishment.
He went in for the Blazing Duet. If he can release the full Blazing Duet, definitely gonna die, but he doesn't, just like you mentioned during the draft, that he doesn't have enough armor and HP to do so. However, this is actually the first time the Team EVO has taken the lead in this game. They were so far behind right from the start, but that's a good sign. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
This is really good, as right now, really good for EVOS Esports due to the fact that right now they have the advantage, 2,000 gold advantage. But here's the difference, RRQ, they still can turn things around due to the fact that their tankiness, the damage coming in from Harif, and not to forget, the tank shredding machine, Carry, can still do a lot of things for his team.
Man, PSG RRQ never dropped a single game in the tournament in 2 days yesterday. No lose. Today 2-0 and now 1-0. Let's see if this is going to be the first game that RRQ lost to a team in this tournament. Clash of Champions. Are you guys ready for the next team fight? Turn himself to the bouncing ball. So charging in with Akai coming here. Lord, this is going to be first time. Lord, whoever secure this one gonna have like one lane definitely.
And here we have EVOS Esports. They are routing all around the extremities of the Lord. Here we have Finn going straight in. Tyrant's Revenge bouncing ball a little bit, and with the AoE covered down, but unfortunately not able to do much as Lunox brings him down and knocks onto the lair of the Lord.
Wow, man, we have seen some mistake made from RRQ player in this game. You know, normally they tend to make no mistake in the victory game, but yeah, this is interesting. Can they stop Team EVOS from doing law? They're trying to contest though. Esmeralda, the star player, goes in with Lemon trying to steal the law. Who gonna get it? Lemon, yeah, law had been slain. So RRQ got it, and it's a disaster for Team EVOS. However, Luno is still unstoppable. Double kill as well. Nice setting up by Minotaur with a jump stump. And now here go Harit. Already dropped the Salman Force, but he's not gonna make anything go right though.
Fury sees Franco, and just like that, MVP for that round.
Wait,
Definitely.
look at that! On top lane, already lost.
What? Top lane has went down.
Yeah,
Top lane has went down.
we never seen that. It must be
It must be
Hayabusa sacrificed himself for the top lane.
My oh my, and here we have Finn going straight in. He's got the bouncing ball. Ace couldn't get himself away, but flickers himself right on time. Bambi is still around the corner. He does have power of the chaos darkening. He can come in. He can kill Tuturu. There we have it. Power of the chaos darkening. Just killing dreams and traps. Right on Gary.
Man, legendary already. Lunok is the backbone of the team. Jumping in with Hurricane Dance, bounce back to the wall and look away. Very nice get away by Kufra. And now Harris comes in. Harris still can drop a Salman Force. It's the matter of the time when will he do it. But the Lord also being slain down. Coming in back in for Hayabusa using Quad Shadow. The ultimate is still there. He already used it. But where is he now? Now you see me, now you don't. But ooh, Vin almost got hooked back by the Franco.
This game is going to end up as a long game perhaps. The level 1 Lord went down, and we are waiting for the level 2 Lord to come down soon.
Yeah.
But it's fine, as we do have Bambi, Soul, and Potato to take the time to farm.
Yeah, man. So what's gonna happen? 14 to 16 game score, ladies and gentlemen. Harit, are you guys ready for the next team fight that's about to happen? PSG with Sai going in first. Esmeralda. Oh no, all the spells coming out. Salman Force also come out. Going in for the stun and that shut down. Lunox, the legendary Lunox fall down real quick. Akai spinning around with Hurricane Dance. It's time to back off, I think.
It's gonna be bad, but PSG and falling Star Moon.
Come on! Franco hooked into the turret. Can they finish him off? Slam down! Franco! EVOS is still standing still. They are not losing in this game easily. They're trying to come back, crawling back bit by bit, even though the game is so hard for them. Hook somebody back in. It's Arkai, but it seems like he hooked the wrong guy. Arkai is too strong. Esmeralda got some chance, goes in, dealing a lot of damage and slaying down Franco. No, I'm sorry, it was Minotaur. Franco would have been the next one at least. And here we go, slaying now carry too. Here we go, 17 to 17.
And of course Bambi, he will be resurrected now. It is a 4v3, but a falling Star Moon right on Bambi. And here we have the blazing duet coming in from Soul, dealing damage right onto Lemon. He goes down, but there's a double kill coming in from Hayabusa. They turn it around, and now Tuturu is the one, low HP. Bambi goes straight in with power of chaos darkening. Damage is down, and of course Gary have to get himself away. Meanwhile, Kufra will have to go to the top lane and to defend the lane.
Oh my god, 17 to 20 game score, 40,000 net worth. EVOS started to strike in the middle lane. They already got the top. They are trying so hard for Team PSG RRQ to defend, and Ikari easily brought down the players of Team EVOS. They are not gonna giving up that easily, despite losing the top racks like long time ago.
As much as they want the turret is already at a really low HP, but they do not want to waste it anymore. They do not want to give a single soul.
Abstract, what's
over
gonna
to them.
happen? Look at that.
It is gonna be tough as Vin just goes straight in. Power of the chaos darkening coming in from Bambi. Just deals damage, but not enough because Vin is a tank after all. The chaos assaults just doesn't work out that well.
It's time to push in Abstract. They're doing some knockup and they're aiming for the tank. The first Salman Force, everything has been dropped. The cooldown reduced and he used that part to just kill him. Killing spree already for the Vin. It's time to push in. PSG RRQ only just stepped away from the championship, but however, they were the one. who lost already 2 set of barracks there.
It doesn't matter because the Death Seeker is available on the clock right now. It's about time as Zaman falls, followed by the JBL locking down Jago. He will be able to get a corner dash to get himself away just around time. In the meantime, the Maybe just gonna go in for the chaos also, dealing so much damage, but Liam will be able to get the Hurricane dash, followed by Potato with a Shuriken, brings him down, left with one. Potato just got to get himself right in, get the kill, right on the carry, and just like that, 3 against 2, Zaman falls still available. Jago gets himself back, stole right on the Jago, and here we have one last shot, and like that, chaos reigns on RRQ.
Oh my goodness, what a fight, and it's RRQ. This might be a fatal push from team EVOS Esports, dropping quite low for the throne. Can EVOS do it? But RRQ has won. Let's go! Game 3!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be game number 2, and 1:1. We are going for game number 3, and Cyclops, I won the bet. We are going to 8 games for today.
Yeah, oh man. Yeah, I didn't even know it's gonna be like 2-0, 2-1, 2-1. This is actually the first time the PSG RRQ dropped a game. And even though I want it to be 2-0 as I predicted, but at this point, I would love to see game 3. Because these grand finals are, even though the first game was so fast, but in the second game they have shown the quality of the game, and I feel like that in the third game is going to be a super, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know as well.
Yeah.
Well, super I don't know is literally the word that I can only say out, because
Indeed.
semi-finals, it is such a tough game already, and here we have to earn a
Just
tiebreaker.
when we thought that the game could get any better,
the tiebreaker game, literally, EVOS Esports just never let us down.
it was Lysander around here. He said that, oh man, the grand final wouldn't be any better than the semi-finals. Come on here. Lysander was
There we
there.
go, so like
And now we
right
get
there.
game 3, and we'll see that the I think it should be a breathtaking game, especially for, wow, as you can see, it's so crowded
the
here.
crowd, man, oh man, the crowd. But let me just address to the crowd right here at the Suntec Convention Center of Hall 442, 406. Thank you so much for coming in and watching the games here with us. My oh my.
25-20 game score. What do you think? What RQ made a mistake just now?
Well,
you want to analyze?
Well, the thing is, RRQ, I don't think that they make terrible mistakes. I just think that they should have advanced with the game a lot earlier. They went in for early game compositions, whereby they are going for, you know, Esmeralda, Kufra, as well as Archive. We all know that Esmeralda can do damage. Esmeralda can tank at the same time. But when it comes to the late game, it's like Selena. You won't be able to uphold your amount of damage at the later part of the game. You will have a specific role to play at the later part of the game, and for Esmeralda, it is to create space. So the only 2 members that can deal damage is I Am Jago playing as Harith, as well as Tuturu that is playing as Carry. In the meantime, on the opponent side, they managed, for Evo side, they managed to farm up. That is Claude that managed to get the Death Sickle at the final moment before the grand fight. The nice thing to see is that Soul picked up the Athena's shield as well, so to get a little bit of sustainability on that point of time.
I see.
Bambi, Potato, all these heroes are heroes that will be improved the more farm that they get.
And it's still, even though they lost, but Tuturu is the MVP.
Tuturu is MVP.
Carry was so strong. I mean,
Jago
they,
is not.
I think what I like about how Tuturu play this hero is he always goes in undercover.
Exactly. The thing is, we are so cooped up with that 4v5 match. We didn't even know it's a 4v5 match, because all along Potato has been, you know what, sacrificing himself at the top lane and just literally bring down turret damage. Just insane. A total of 39% of turret damage done as compared to the rest of the teams. That is absolutely insane.
That's insane indeed.
If we were to play MLBB against EVOS Esports, man oh man, we can't even realize that Potato has destroyed our shine. We'll still be continue playing. We die.
Look at that. One interesting fact is Team PSG, the Kufra they barely did the tower damage.
0%
And
as
also
well
Lemon
as
too.
0%
That
as
means
well.
they all just go for the guy.
Exactly.
They never go for the building.
Exactly. So they
Interesting,
emphasized on
interesting.
kills instead of objectives. Here's the thing.
I think these stats actually shown that Lemon and Vin are roaming around all the time.
Yes, yes, in fact, yes.
When his teammates grouping up and pushing the lane together, these two guys will never be there. But seeking for opportunity to kill.
Correct.
I think this is what the stats shown us. Vin and Lemon, the way they play is really aggressive, maybe a little bit too aggressive, but because sometimes you might have to. There were so many times in PSG, not so many times, around 1 or 2 times the PSG RRQ lost when they tried to push the turret, and that's because of their two fighters are out seeking for a chance to kill on 1v1 instead of just sticking as a group and try to push together, and maybe if they get his turret, maybe go for more or something like that.
Well, all in all, we just have to congratulate EVOS Esports for taking that point again away from RRQ.
Yeah.
So no more 2-0, and RRQ didn't go through the entirety of this series without a single defeat. So that is still something that EVOS can say.
Yes,
but PSG
indeed.
side, it is still not too late. If they are able to replicate what they kind of did in game number 1, it will be a steamroll for them. EVOS Esports, they have to find a way.
Man, we are waiting, and it seems like all the players are ready for the grand final match. Are you guys in at your house, and the guys here in Suntec, are you guys ready? If you are, let's go into the band pick phase. Let's do.
Ladies and gentlemen, EVOS Esports SG against PSG RRQ. This is game number 3 of the grand finals match. We are looking at the final game. And this is their draft. With Kaya being the
Your
first
team
ban.
is banning.
With PSG RRQ probably going ahead with Kimi. So Kimi is now
Your
banned.
team is banning.
Kufra, Grok, Lunox is still available. Or maybe they want
Probably
to go
gonna
for
be
a
Lunox
Grok.
getting picked again in this game.
Maybe they want to go for
I
a
think
Grok
so.
ban. I think a Grok ban sounds about right, which is what they did at the previous game, and they emerged victorious.
Yeah.
It could very well be the mixture of success. That
Counting
could be
down,
their
7,
chemical
6,
X.
5. Spending so much time and decided to ban
Your
out
team is
Kufra.
banning.
Fair enough.
EVOS let PSG RRQ play Kufra in the past 2 games, but not anymore.
Not anymore. The thing is, EVOS Esports does have the first BP.
Yeah.
So there is still a possibility that they will snag away that Grok before giving it to RRQ.
Yeah.
But that would mean that RRQ will pick up the Lunox. But here's the thing, I don't remember RRQ playing a lot of Lunox as well, do you?
Oh, Hayabusa.
Oh, Hayabusa
no
ban
more.
now. Respect ban.
No
That's a
more
respect
ninja,
ban.
please. No ninjutsus and stuff. You know, turn yourself into a lock or something. No.
Rock. Your
But
team
first pick
is
Grok
picking.
from Evo Joe. And what? And Lunox is going to be
Your team
Lunox
is
by
picking.
Lemon, the star player from PSG RRQ. Definitely.
Now that Cho is away, Lunox as well as Grok, what could possibly could they go for?
I think at this
they
point,
can
it's
still go Selena as a.
I think at this point, yeah, heroes and all this stuff is quite important.
Alpha.
Player skills, yes, but the most important thing is ability to handle the pressure. And this is what esports actually give to the young kids. They give kids the
Your
pressure
team
that
is
they can withstand all that.
Claude.
Bambi.
Your
You
team
made
is
me
banning.
panic as you shadow picked the alpha right there.
It's gonna be carry. You know, if you cannot ban it, the ban carry against PSG RRQ, then just pick it. Potato.
So
I believe that Potato is going to play carry in this one.
This is going to be another game whereby we will see a marksman against marksman game. Not every game you'll be able to see marksman. So
Claude.
I don't see the necessity for a warrior most of the time.
Your
Hellcat is
team
banned.
is banning.
PSG RQ should counter that with a ban of
Diggy.
I was thinking of
team is
Guinevere, but
picking.
okay. there is a possibility that EVOS Esports might want to go for Guinevere's deal.
Minotaur once
Your
again,
team
another
is
good
picking.
setup heroes by Team PSG RRQ. They now got a 2 good setup hero for that Claw to release his monkey, the Minotaur and also Joe.
Esmeralda is still available for EVOS Esports to pick, and that will be the one that semi-counters the Claude. Or maybe would they go for someone else? They are missing off a single farmer, and that will be a warrior, typically a Thamus or a Leomord in fact.
Akai.
So an Akai is going to be picked up for that tank, and Leomord is going to fill
Your
in for that
team
warrior
is
role.
picking.
2 to rule. Leomord, last one. A knight on the white horses.
Either a tank or an assassin, or
Really?
even a warrior. The thing is, Cho can be a warrior slash a tank. But the
point,
thing is,
yeah.
there isn't much good tanks out there unless they want to go for Esmeralda again.
I think this one is going to be the tank, just like you said. But what we got left, what we have
Esmeralda is
left.
still available. Knowing them, they have played
Something-
Esmeralda in 2 games.
Oh, Franco. Okay, you show me Franco. I'm gonna show you the real Franco, straight from Jakarta.
My oh my. It is a counter pick of Franco from the previous game. Is Franco coming back into the
Yeah,
meta, guys?
I mean the fact that all these top teams in the world are picking Franco, I think this hero deserves to be back in the meta.
I'm gonna start playing Franco again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start playing Franco again.
Don't play with me then. I don't trust your Franco.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is going to be the grand finals game, game number 3, rather the last game of EVOS Esports
Yes,
versus
sir.
PSG RRQ. And here are the lineups.
Okay, me? okay. So EVOS on a red team, so on Leomord, JPL on Akai, Oh Dear Bambi.
Welcome to
On
Mobile
Harid.
Legends.
Okay, Ace
5 seconds till
On
the enemy
Rock
reaches the battlefield.
and Potato on
Snatch them.
Carry.
All troops deployed.
And here we have from the other side, Lemon is going to be playing as Joe, then on to Franco. I am Jaco that is going to be playing on to the Lunox, Liam as the Raging Minotaur, and Tuduru with his trusty-worthy sidekick Daxter is Claude.
Alright. Fight right from the start. Here we go. 3v3 spinning around already. Lemon on Joe. Wow.
It's rather understandable at this point of time, and we do have a very passive gameplay at the start right here. So Ace as well as Bambi, they're just going to go for the buff, and so will Aaron, Jago and Vin. So normal buff taking, they take the buff, and then they come back to the middle lane, and then they go out to get some kills at the side lane slash
Yep,
off lane.
indeed. Oh, getting hooked back into the nearby the turret, slashing. So, in big trouble right now, being chased out. Not gonna be the first blood by Lunox. Turn himself into the dark mode and then just shoot with a hell of damage. Liam jumping in with the jump storm. Top lane, oh dear Bambi trying to get away. His teammate trying to go in and sacrifice himself for that and has slain down Claude. Have a great early game. Franco missed, but it doesn't matter because they're still diving in anyway. Top tier turret, it doesn't matter to them. PSG RRQ coming in this game with a rage. Full rage. Harid trying to stay alive. How finally Harid go down.
That is really sad. Even though Harry tried to play around with Chrono Dash, he wasn't able to generate enough shields that will be able to help him to divert attention. Damage wasn't high enough, shields wasn't high enough, and just like that, 3 men dove into the tower and successfully managed to get 2 kills from top lane and even Leomord in the middle lane.
Yes, sir. 3-0, 2 minutes part with 1.5k ahead for Team PSG RRQ. Potato, bottom lane.
It is still too early to tell exactly who will be an ultimate victor yet. True that PSG RRQ has got an early game advantage.
Yeah, I like the skin of carry so much. The
yeah.
gold carry
I
thing.
think there's a Mantis or something like that. I can't see.
They're trying to go for the turtle. Ace coming in. Turtle
late.
has been slain.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh man,
Oh, no.
the timing is all wrong. Getting hooked back. Some more.
The Franco is going to be a counter against that Grok in the end. So Grok unable to do anything at the moment of time. He tries to leave but gets hooked right back into the faces of Vin.
4-0. The strike at the bottom lane.
They're
Lemon
gonna be
using his
sandwiched.
individual skills trying to get away from that, but he kind of started Hurricane Dance. And now Potato, that's gonna be the first kill for EVOS side. Come on, man, give some noise for EVOS.
The 1,000-pounder coming in from JPL was able to get himself away right on time, and he will just, like I said, get away with just a sliver of health, and he will not submit himself more deaths to RRQ anymore. Right now, all they gotta do is to come together and try to bring down the objectives. It does seem like both teams, they enjoy competing.
Bottom lane. What's
lane.
gonna happen? Somebody gonna get ganked down, I guess. Oh.
It's gonna be Carry. Carry goes down as a Dragon Queen himself. Bambi does have the Zaman Force. Goes in for a little bit of a damage onto I Am Jago, but with that said and done, he will just fall back for now.
Yeah, right now, Grog just trying to chase down that Molotov, which is on the rage mode, setting up the barrier. But nothing much gonna happen. I think, top lane, something happened for sure. Grog is getting so close to Minotaur, but let's take a look at it in the middle first. They're grouping up on something.
It does seem like Grog as well as Harif, they try to go for kills onto Liam, or maybe even try to, get some space for themselves. In the meantime, it does seem like they will meet up against a huge group right now.
Wow! The wild charges gets through all the stuff, knocks somebody out, but nothing actually happened. No follow-up damage, but he lost his ultimate. Can they defend the top tier 1 turret?
It is going to be pretty okay due to the fact that they're only dealing with a Minotaur as well as a Claude. Not much of an issue for themselves, but who knows, maybe Minoan Fury will be the main issue. The barrier is just going to be erected right at the back of them, and I was expecting a little bit of a wild charge.
Hook from the sideway and got that Joe. However, Simon Ford is about to save the side. Harry has laid, however, Claude out PSG. Nice get back. Harry with the cooldown reduce again. Spam a lot more spells and killing sprees, however. Oh my goodness, Jacko jumping in, getting shot down the turret, but it doesn't matter. Not that much damage. A lot of tanker is still here. And Ajang Jacko triple kill for that Lunox. 2-9 game score. This is getting worse and worse for EVOS.
EVOS Esports made a huge mistake, and one of the mistakes.
Explain what actually happened just now.
Here's the thing, JPL, he did a really good job when he tried to separate the entire team of RRQ. He goes in for the Hurricane Spin because everyone just congregated together thanks to Vin. The Zaman Force was put out. Bambi is just doing all his dancing around. That is completely understandable. There's nothing wrong with that. JPL pushing everyone away, and Soul trying to catch up with whoever was pushed away. His Barbil, he didn't mount onto Barbil.
I see.
That is the main thing. They were counting on Barbil to deal that cleave damage, and even though it is still early in the game, Barbil can still provide that cooldown reduction, or rather that cooldown reset, and it could make a huge difference.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be another fight. The PSG stayed in the bush, man. Lemon, Vin is ready. Lemon revealed himself, trying to bait EVOS. Will they buy the bite? Oh, somebody get hooked back. It's JPL. Luckily, he used Hurricane, then he sacrificed his ultimate in order to just get away from that.
A really good clutch coming in from JPL, but is it worth it? Actually, no, it's always worth it to not die to a bunch of enemies right here. They can wait it out.
He should not get hooked at the first place. Isn't it?
Yes, that's one thing. They make that two things. At this moment of time, the bottom lane turret will go down. So right now, EVOS Esports, they only have 5 turrets left. RRQ, they can play it out a little longer, or they can try to push down the top lane turret and then go for the turtle.
Oh my goodness, another big team fight coming up real soon. The Ace is big now, ready to do some power nature. Oh no, somebody, monster kill, Lunox spinning around. They have tried so hard and has slain front 4, even got some kill over there with the Leonard. Call out the Barbiel and cleave everyone down, has slain. However, oh my goodness, but one Knight White Horse cannot just stand the damage for the whole team of PSG RRQ, man.
Well, the golden staff coming in from Tuturu with the blazing duet just melted down the entire team. They tried to bring down the top lane defense turret, and also Lemon tried to destroy the entirety of that lane. As long as they get the first inhibitor turret at the EVOS Esports side middle lane, it is more than enough. They just want the turret. They do not want to play too far into the opponent's head, or rather be too complacent with what they're doing.
My god. That was... However, if you take a look at the the goal
Request
difference.
backup.
Not that it still can come back. You just
It's
need
bad.
2 more fight.
It's bad, to be honest. But
Yeah,
yes,
it's bad,
2
but
more
you just need
fights.
2 more fight. Come on, open the fight real good. It's
Vin,
can.
Vin has been doing a great job as Franco so far. He's opened up so much space, despite the fact that he's not like Grok. But the space that I'm talking about really is just dragging in heroes. And no, dragging in heroes isn't that easy after all. And here we have Ace trying to get himself away. The tanks of PSG RRQ didn't even care about Ace.
Yeah, he's just hanging around. Let's see how they're gonna start the fight. Most of the time, PSG RRQ is just gonna use a waiting for
Divine Glaive.
the hook of that Vin. Maybe you better watch out.
PSG RRQ is going to be really scary now. Divine Glaive is going to be picked up coming in from Lunox. Her damages is just going to be absolutely insane. Dominant ice for Franco as well.
Oh, almost hit by the hook. If you got hooked back out, then man, you're definitely gonna go down. It's time for PSG RRQ knocking on the headwind sword once again. Attacking on the turret, all dropping quite low, has lain down so easy. The tank was melted down in front of the clock.
There's no way that he can do anything. Even Soul onto Barbil, he still played it safe. And here it is, RRQ still playing it safe. I do not know if whether this is actually an okay thing to do, because they know that they are so far ahead. In the meantime, Vin just gonna go straight in, hook him down, and or rather just CC him down. And that is 4 against 5. They are trying to go for the last defense turret.
Alright, it's time to take down the turrets. Can they go straight to the shrine? This might be the last defense of Team EVOS. Can they break into in Singapore heart? And now, yes, they can start strike on the shrine, and that's it. PSG RRQ, Paris Saint-Germain is your champion of the Clash of the Champions Southeast Asia 2019.
Congratulations to PSG RRQ. Unfortunately for EVOS Esports, they are ranked number 2nd place. But this game is rather anticlimactic. I was hoping for a little bit of comeback, seesaw game, back and forth, pull here, pull that kind of stuff.
But they have tried their best, man. It's if you ask me, I think
it's rather
there's
unfortunate.
nothing to be regret about Team EVOS at all. They're fighting against PSG RRQ, one of the best team in the world at the moment. And well, at least I'm proud. EVOS.
At least they managed to get themselves to 2nd place, which is no easy feat. Do note that the EVOS Esports, they managed to go past a lot of big names: Geek Fam, Team Flash, Signal Ultra, Burmese Ghouls. And these teams are definitely not teams to be trifled with as well. Coming in 2nd place for the Southeast Asia Clash of Champions 2019 is a big thing.
Yeah, it's time for us to wrap up the commentator, I guess. Alright, thank you so much everyone for coming in and support the stream and watch the show. Thank you so much. This is actually our first time casting together, and it was hell of fun. And thank you. My name is Cyclops. This is Abstract. You can follow us on his Facebook, Abstract, and me on Cyclops Dota. I feel so honored to get to cast this one, and hopefully gonna get to cast more of the Mobile Legends in the future. Thank you very much. And well, anything to say before we pass to the host?
Well, of course, before that, I would like to thank you personally. It's a great honor to be casting alongside with you.
Yeah,
and well, maybe more time. Maybe we will cast again next time. My name is Abstract.
Cyclops ครับ สวัสดีครับ
And here we have, passing down to our hosts, Lysander and Faras.
Thank you, Abstract, for your wonderful commentary for this entire tournament. The Clash of Champions Southeast Asia winners have been decided, and now we're going to be taking a short break after this. But Faras, we need to talk about that final game. It was surgical here from RRQ. And that second game, man.
It was very close. I really thought EVOS SG could come back from that. But that third game, PSG RRQ, they knew what they were doing. They saw the second game, they saw their mistake, and they fixed it. And they fixed it quickly.
And I was telling you, maybe we should have just prioritized Franco a little bit more. Those hooks were game-breaking. But that game 2, I think we'll remember that one for a while.
Definitely. And right now, I know everybody is waiting to see their champion being crowned. And we're going to do that in a little while. But for them to get ready, we're going to need a little bit of time. So, Lysander, why don't we give them a little bit of break, a little bit of a breather.
We're going to give them a little bit of a breather. But if you put your vote into the RRQ box, you want to stick around. Because after that, we're going to be giving away prizes. And for those of you guys that have been watching on an Infinitus app, you might want to stick around as well, because we got an exciting announcement coming right up. So stay with us. We're going for a short break, and we'll be back to the prize giving.
love playing games, and you're always hunting for the best deals. Now you can get more back just from the way you pay. Introducing Razer Gold, the virtual credit for games and entertainment that rewards you back. With Razer Gold, you get to enjoy more savings with exclusive deals. Get access to special bonus gifts and in-game items you can't find anywhere else, like unique weapons and skins. What's more, with every dollar in Razer Gold spent, you'll earn Razer Silver, our rewards program. Just like airline miles, the more you spend, the more you'll earn. Just keep collecting Razer Silver, and once you've got enough, you can redeem it for Razer hardware, games, gift cards, and more. With Razer Gold, you get more savings and gifts, and automatically earn Razer Silver to redeem even more cool gear. It's the best way to get rewarded just for being a gamer. Get started by signing up for a Razer ID on gold.razer.com. Take a moment to verify your account so it's totally secure. And that's it. Start filling up your e-wallet with Razer Gold and enjoy rewards with every spend. So how do you fill up your e-wallet with Razer Gold? It's easier than you think. We've got over 1 million partners and stores around the world, both online and offline, where you can top up your e-wallet with Razer Gold. Don't have a credit card? No problem. Reload your wallet by purchasing these Razer pins. You can easily find them at your nearest convenience store, supermarket chain, or pawn shop. Prefer to do things online? We've got you covered. Reload your wallet with your credit card, internet banking, and even your telco bill via direct carrier billing. Now that you're stocked on Razer Gold and you found something you'd like to purchase, here's how you pay with Razer Gold. Click on Pay with Razer at the checkout segment of your purchase. Log into your Razer Gold account and use your wallet balance to check out. If there's insufficient Razer Gold, simply reload your wallet with a specified amount via online banking, credit card, or buying Razer pins from a store. Here's a sweet deal to get you started. Create an account now and verify, and we'll reward you with 1,000 Razer Silver. Start getting rewarded and getting more back when you pay with Razer Gold now. love playing games, and you're always hunting for the best deals. Now you can get more back just from the way you pay. Introducing Razor Gold, the virtual credit for games and entertainment that rewards you back. With Razor Gold, you get to enjoy more savings with exclusive deals. Get access to special bonus gifts and in-game items you can't find anywhere else, like unique weapons and skins. What's more, with every dollar in Razor Gold spent, you'll earn Razor Silver, our rewards program. Just like airline miles, the more you spend, the more you'll earn. Just keep collecting Razor Silver, and once you've got enough, you can redeem it for Razor hardware, games, gift cards, and more. With Razor Gold, you get more savings and gifts, and automatically earn Razor Silver to redeem even more cool gear. It's the best way to get rewarded just for being a gamer. Get started by signing up for a Razor ID on gold.razor.com. Take a moment to verify your account so it's totally secure. And that's it. Start filling up your e-wallet with Razor Gold and enjoy rewards with every spend. So how do you fill up your e-wallet with Razor Gold? It's easier than you think. We've got over 1 million partners and stores around the world, both online and offline, where you can top up your e-wallet with Razor Gold. Don't have a credit card? No problem. Reload your wallet by purchasing these Razor pins. You can easily find them at your nearest convenience store, supermarket chain, or pawn shop. Prefer to do things online? We've got you covered. Reload your wallet with your credit card, internet banking, and even your telco bill via direct carrier billing. Now that you're stocked on Razor Gold and you found something you'd like to purchase, here's how you pay with Razor Gold. Click on Pay with Razor at the checkout segment of your purchase. Log into your Razor Gold account and use your wallet balance to check out. If there's insufficient Razor Gold, simply reload your wallet with a specified amount via online banking, credit card, or buying Razor pins from the store. Here's a sweet deal to get you started. Create an account now and verify, and we'll reward you with 1,000 Razor Silver. Start getting rewarded and getting more back when you pay with Razor Gold now.
Welcome everybody to the prize giving ceremony.
Come on, everybody.
All right, love the energy so late in the day. We are coming towards the conclusion of the Southeast Asia Clash of Champions brought to you by Redemptive Sports.
That's right. And the thing is, we just saw our champion, and it is time to crown every single one of you guys, not just the champion, but also everybody that was involved from the 5th runner-up up until the champion.
Yeah, let's bring up the 5th runner-up here all the way from Myanmar, Burmese Ghouls. And to present their prize, I would like to invite Mr. Arthur Lang, Chief Executive Officer of the Singtel International Group, up on stage to present the prizes. Mr. Lang, please.
Burmese Ghouls from Myanmar, man. These guys did their best. They sure did.
They're great, and I really enjoyed speaking to them at the press conference. They were a delight, and they have the cool name.
They do, and they're going to be taking photos right now. We're going to ask these guys to step to the front, and wide smiles as well.
All right, everyone, big smiles. And with Burmese goes depart stage, we'd like to invite Mr. Lang to stay on stage for just a while longer.
All right, it is time to invite our fourth runner-up. Please give it up for Team Flash! All right, we're gonna be shaking hands, handing the mock check as well.
Team Flash, the ones that came out on top on the 4-5 decider match, and putting their best effort. Also, the inventors of the 5-man brawl strat.
That's right, we saw that in their interview. That was amazing. Now we're gonna get some wide smiles over here for that photo.
Yeah, wide smiles with Mr. Lang. Thank you, Team Flash. You may depart the stage, and we'd like to invite Mr. Lang to depart the stage as well. Thank you so much for presenting those prizes. And coming up next, we have Ms. Claire Tan, Public Relations Director of Infinitus, to come up and present our second runner-up prizes. We have two teams.
That is right, we have two teams, same prize basically.
Because they're equally matched, and that's why we have two second runner-ups. First up, we have Geek Fam from Malaysia.
And just to mention, for everybody that downloaded the Infinitus app, this is the time for you guys. You can now actually download it, and there are some prizes being given away. If you guys have any questions, just go to the Infinitus booth.
Yeah, lucky draw prizes, and I think you will be getting diamonds? Not sure. Surprises?
just check it
Surprises, but check out the Infinitus booth after this session, and you could potentially be winning some prizes, so don't leave too quickly.
That's right. Now, we are handing the medals to Geek Fam right here, all the way from Malaysia. These guys also worked very well, and their games was amazing yesterday.
MPL MYSG champions, yeah?
That's right.
And these guys definitely expecting more powerhouse plays from them to come. And now they're going to group up for a photo with Miss Claire.
All right, we're just going to take a couple more seconds, and
All right. Thank you, Geek Fam. We'd like to invite Miss Claire to stay on stage for just one more team.
That's right. For our another second runner-up as well, another team from the Philippines. Give it up for Signal Ultra! All right, we're going to be handing the medals to these guys. Yaku, are you all right, man, over there?
He's basking in it, man.
Yeah,
he's
man.
basking in it. These guys, I still say they have the best jerseys in the house.
They do, and they're one of the funnier teams.
Funnier teams. Captain always has his earpods in. Oh, these guys know how to have fun, I tell you that. They definitely know how to have fun. They have been having a good time in Singapore as well.
Of course. And now we're going to be joining each other for a photo. We're going to step to the front. Big smiles. If you guys want to do poses as well, this is the time.
This is the time to look cool for the papers.
And all right, thank you so much to Signal Ultra and our VIP as well. Please, one more round of applause.
All right, we'd like to invite Miss Claire to return to her seat. Thank you so much. And just a quick announcement, Infinitus will be giving away 6 lucky draw winners who support their team on their app. And you can find out who are the winners at the booth by that corner over there at the end of this ceremony. Okay, moving on. Now we got a special surprise for those Filipino fans. But first, I'd like to invite 2 more VIPs up on stage to present the prizes. First up, Ms. Sim Ann, Senior Minister of State at the Ministry of Culture, Community and Youth, and the Ministry of Communications and Information. Also, she's going to be accompanied by Mr. Tan Kiat Hao, Chief Executive Officer of IMDA. Round of applause, everybody.
And now, Lysander, this is the time we crown our most valuable player in this tournament, aren't we?
Yes, like I said, a surprise. I might have spoiled it a little bit, but surprise for the Filipino, for the Indonesian fans back home. Our MVP for this tournament is I Am Jago. He'll be walking home with an extra $250 US. Not bad for a single person to
That's right,
spend
man.
on some food, good food here in Singapore.
Why not? And this guy has been getting the most amount of MVPs after all of these games that I've ever played today and yesterday.
Yes, yes indeed. A special moment for him to bask in the glory for himself. I am Jago. I think from what I understand, it was a very close match between all the MVP gainers, and he came out on top from PSG RRQ. I am Jago, boys and girls. And now it's time to bring up our first runner-up, the home team, EVOS Esports Singapore! These boys fought hard. They fought extremely hard in game 2. No, you know, they didn't let us down. They put on a show, I would say.
And they gave us the best semi-finals match we could have expected.
Yes, they gave us the best semi-final match. How could we almost forget? I mean, that's how incredible the grand finals were. We almost forget about that incredible semi-final. And these guys are all just going to get acquainted with our VIPs up on stage. And of course, later on, we're going to group up for a photo. Definitely want to commemorate this moment. Your inaugural Southeast Asia Clash of Champions Mobile Legends tournament here in Suntec City.
So we're going to get these guys in the middle right now. We're going to get a group photo with the mock check. Every single one of you guys. And
they're going home with $2,500 US.
That's right.
Big amount of
all right, we're going to get closer to the middle side. All right, we're going to get into the middle. Yeah, maybe step to the front a little bit and look at the cameras. Big
Everyone
smiles.
on the count of 3, say COC.
All right, we are going to be asking our VIPs to remain on stage, and we need everybody's help at this moment. We're going to be inviting your champions on the stage. Give it up for our Indonesian team, PSG RRQ!
Great energy, folks. Great energy. These guys were clinical in that grand final. Game 1 and 3 didn't break a sweat. They just plowed through the competition. Really big plays. Before coming to the grand finals, undefeated. These guys definitely earned their championship title, I say.
That's right. And we're going to be giving them their medals. And right before we hand them the mock check, it is going to be the glorious time of lifting the trophy. Everybody's been waiting for that.
Yeah,
and these guys will be walking home with $5,000 US.
$5,000 US is quite a bit of money to be playing video games for, man. I tell you.
That's right. All right. And
we're going to let them bask a little bit, you know, just enjoy their gold medals. Kind of feels Olympic-y. All right, yeah, they're gonna have a little bit of a chat with ministers and as well as the VIP, and just congratulations on this incredible feat. And now we'd like to invite everyone closer to the trophy
and
for that lifting.
yeah, exactly. We're gonna ask our VIP to pass the trophy to our champion team right here.
We'd like to ask our VIPs to pass the trophy over to the champion for the lifting. Yes, that great moment in every esport player's journey.
Right. And
lifting of that trophy.
Lysander, we're going to be lifting it on the count of 3. We need everybody to hype this up with us. Are you guys ready? Let's do this.
All right, on count of 3. Oh, okay, wait. They need a time to. Okay, they need some time. All right, we're gonna get our poses ready. Are we going? On? Are we ready? Okay, we're ready. 3, 2, 1. Your champions, PSG RRQ. All right, now we're going to be handing the team the mock check, and we're going to be taking another group photo with the mock check inside. Yeah, $5,000 US. Man, confetti got me, man. All right, all smiles, boys and girls, all smiles. Up ahead as we welcome the first champions for the inaugural Southeast Asia Clash of Champions Mobile Legends tournament, brought to you by Redentus Sports.
PSG RRQ, man, these guys did their best and they deserve to be in this spot. I mean, these guys really worked, like you mentioned, undefeated up until the grand finals.
Okay, now we'd like to invite the rest of the teams that have played in this tournament to come back up onto stage for a mega group photo. Teams, please join us back on. We have Geek Fam, we have Burmese Ghouls, we have Signal Ultra, we have Geek... Oh wait, we have T-Flash, and of course, last but not least, EVOS SG, our first runner-up.
All right, this is going to be the group
All
photo.
right, everyone, huddle up. This is the one for the yearbook.
That's right.
We're just gonna give you some space.
All right, we're going to ask some of the teams to move to the back of the teams in the middle so that we can all fit in the photo together.
Yes, everyone, just try and squeeze in. You don't want to be kept out of the yearbook, guys. Oh. All right, everyone, we're gonna need you guys to. All right, you guys need to squeeze a little bit towards the middle. Yeah, brings us back to the high school days, yearbook day.
Yeah,
Ever had that issue for us? You know, everyone. All right, everyone, smile for the camera.
There's just way too many teams up there right now, man. And all of these guys really gave us the best
Professionals,
fight.
yeah. They gave the best game here, Mobile Legends.
All right, wait. We gotta ask everybody to give us a big smile. I know some of you guys have been here the entire day, a little bit tired, but we need that big smile for the camera.
Yep. On a count of three, say COC. You know, the good old joke that's been run into the ground at this point. But hey, you still gotta rep the Clash of Champions, man. Inaugural event here at Suntec City Convention Center, and we got all our professionals up on stage here. Repping their countries.
Yeah, man, $11,000 prize pool. These guys have been fighting for it. But it's not just that, it's the bragging rights, man. Fighting with the top 6 teams in Southeast Asia, it sure does take a lot.
It does. And of course, with our champion team, PSG RRQ, all smiles. And we got the thumbs up, the green light. All right, guys. Looks good. You may now return to your seats. Thank you for being so game. Fellas, I think it's time for us to say goodbye to the live stream. They have been with us since the start of the event. And we'd like to say a very big thank you for joining us all this time, staying at home, cheering, emoting,
emoting is the best part.
Emoting is the best part. And of course, sticking it to your rival teams.
Yeah, man. And we want to say a big thank you to all of the teams as well, and all of the fans that have been watching, supporting their teams. A lot of these guys came up here to Suntec City Convention Center, and they watch every single game with us. And I think a big thank you to the fans, but there's a lot more people that we have to say a big thank you to.
Yep.
And I think we're going to do it right now. We're going to start with our official event app, Infinitus, our official network partner as well, Singtel, our main organizer, Redonta Sports, and also thanks to Muntun for sanctioning this event.
Always, man, always.
And also, there's a big list actually, because there's so many people that need to be involved to make an event like this possible. A big thank you to Sennheiser for all those family challenge prizes. Holiday Inn Express, EGG, Toggle, IMDA, Skoga, SGEA, and NYC.
And of course, not to forget the people that work behind the scenes to make this whole thing go up. It's Pitch, Total Rota, Unusual Productions, Esports Entertainment Asia, NXC, Zenway Productions, Full Circle, DX Racer, and Lenore. Big shout out to all these brands for putting this amazing show for us together. And of course, you guys in the live stream, another shout out to you. Keep esports, keep repping esports for us, and we will stick around for more Clash of Champions in the future. Faraz, I think we had a great time.
We sure did, man. And the thing is, I want every single one of you guys to stick around, because we will be having more of these championships happening later on. Just stay tuned to Redonta Sports, and we'll be having a lot more of this.
Yeah, stay tuned to Redonta Sports. I'm Lysan, and he's Faraz. This has been a great time hosting you guys. We'll see you next time.
always hunting for the best deals. Love playing games. Now you can always hunt back just from the way you pay. Now you can introduce more back just from the way you pay. Virtual credit for games and entertainment. Virtual credit for games and entertainment. With Razer Gold, you get to enjoy more savings with Razer Gold. You get to enjoy get access to special bonus gifts and in-game items. Get access to special bonus gifts like in-game items you can't find anywhere else. Like unique weapons is every dollar in Razer Gold spent. What's more, every dollar in Razer Gold spent. Just like airline miles. More you spend, just like airline miles. Just keep collecting Razer Silver. Once you've got enough, just keep collecting Razer Hardware. Once you've got enough, you can redeem cards for Razer Hardware. Games. With Razer Gold, you can get more savings and gifts. With Razer Gold, automatically earn Razer savings and gifts. Automatically earn Razer Silver. It's the best way to get rewarded just for being a gamer. It's the best way to get started by signing up for Razer ID on Get started by signing up for Razer ID on Take a moment to verify your account so it's totally Take a moment to verify your account so that's totally secure. Start filling up your e-wallet with Razer Gold. Enjoy Start filling up your e-wallet with Razer Gold. Enjoy rewards. So how do you fill up your e-wallet with Razer Gold? So how do you fill up your e-wallet with Razer Gold? We've got over a million partners and stores around the world. We've got both online and partners and stores around the world. Both online and offline, where you can top up your e-wallet. Don't have a credit card? No problem. Don't have a credit card? By purchasing these Razer pins. Reload your wallet by finding the nearest convenience store. You can easily find them at your nearest convenience store. Prefer to do things online or pawn shop? We've got you covered. Prefer to do things online? Reload your wallet with your credit card, internet banking. Reload your wallet with your credit card, internet banking, even your telco bill via direct carrier bill. You found something you'd like to purchase. Now that you're stocked on Razer, here's how you pay with Razer Gold. You'd like to purchase. Here's click on Pay with Razer at the checkout segment. Click on Pay with Razer. Log into your checkout segment. Use your wallet balance. Log into your Razer Gold account. Use your wallet balance to check out. Simply reload your wallet insufficient specified amount via online banking your wallet with credit specified amount or buying Razer banking from the store credit card. Here's or buying Razer pins from the store. Here's create an account now and verify. We'll reward you with create an account now and verify. We'll reward you with 1,000 Razer. Start getting rewarded. Getting more back when you pay with Start getting reward now. Getting more back when you pay with Razer Gold now.
Legend has entered our building because we have HY joining us as INF Esports Strategy Director. Welcome to the Infinitus family.
Thank you.
Tell us more about yourself.
Okay, I've been an esports Dota 2 player for the past 12 years. So 10 of which I have been representing Singapore, Southeast Asia, in international tournaments around the world. So my experience came from all these years in competitive gaming.
So how big exactly is this esports space?
In the past 5 years, gaming has grown exponentially. Viewerships, sponsorships, the amount of tournaments being held is insane. Yeah, it's a $1 billion industry.
So then can you please tell us what do you think Infinitus will be as a strategy director for this esports?
We at Infinitus believe that it's important to give back to the community. This is why I think Sam, the CEO of Infinitus, is invited to the family. Because with my knowledge and my experience in the industry, we hope to nurture and help younger generations, whoever gamers out there who like to pursue gaming as a professional career, would like to get a company.
Explain to me what could be the role of Infinitus in this esports world.
We already have good relationships established with multiple gaming event organizers within Singapore and Southeast Asia. So you can expect to see a lot more of us in these events in the upcoming months. So importantly, do check out our website and download our app for the latest updates.
exciting events coming up?
Next month there'll be this Clash of Champions tournament. It's Mobile Legends first ever tournament in Singapore, I think. So that will be my first showing at the event representing Infinitus. And subsequently there'll be also the SEA Games, which will be happening later this year. So to get the latest updates, to follow this space.
Are there a lot of pro gamers right now in Singapore in the esports space?
Singapore has quite a sizable number of esports gamers, especially the mobile handphone games, like such as Mobile Legends and MLBB. I know there's quite a substantial amount of players watching into the mobile gaming scene.
So and this number has to just be growing.
Yeah, I think that it's growing for the past 5 years, along with the how the scene is growing. There's more and more players coming in.
So I'm sure there are people out there who would love to include esports.
Infinitus, we believe in creating a platform for more aspiring gamers in Singapore and Southeast Asia. They'll provide them with the necessary advice, tips on getting there. So that's the direction that we are moving.
So I'm sure everybody wants to know, for you especially, please tell us what do you think it takes to make one professional esports player?
Take this from me. I believe that the most important thing is resilience. You really got to be able to accept defeat and just push on regardless of how the games turn out. That aside, you have to put tons and tons of hours of practice. You really got to listen to the game as well, because there's so many distractions out there. What differentiates the pros from the average players will be those who are determined enough and disciplined enough to put in those hours when they need it. And also, as the esports scene is growing, it's very important for esports players to be considered as professionals. So professionalism is required for you and act the part.
So the esports space, are they usually individual games or
It's veering towards team-based games nowadays. Let's take the SEA Games for example. 5 of the games, 4 of which right now are all mobile games. So they're all team-based games where teamwork is obviously the key factor to winning. So teamwork is very important.
Okay, well, we'll definitely be looking out for you and for Infinitus as well, all of the upcoming esports events that's happening. Let us know where we can find out more.
You can find out more through our website, and you can also download our Infinitus app for the latest updates and announcements that we have.